Hey, good morning everyone. This video is being posted Friday morning, so we're completing week 5 on sensation and perception, and hopefully now you have a better sense of how the world out here gets in. So remember that your brain doesn't see or hear or taste or smell or touch or feel touch. It's your senses that send that information up to your brain, and your brain's in charge of interpreting it. I just want to bring your attention first to our homepage, where I've posted a couple of announcements this week. So first is Unit 1 grades are now complete, with the exam grades being posted. Unit 1 is worth about 200 of 700 points. So it gives you a good idea of where you are in the semester now, about a third of the way there. You can find the course unit breakdown here, which looks at each unit and how each unit is broken down by the different assignments, the different discussions, reflection essays, tests, participation in your discussions again. So it gives you a good idea of looking at that. So certainly, this is coming up. So here's Unit 1. This is all the requirements for Unit 1, the assignments again, and all the different expectations. We're now in Unit 2. We just completed Reflection Essay 4. And the rest of this will come in the next few weeks into Unit 2, which covers chapters 3, 6, and 5. So sensation perception was 1, memory is 2, which we're starting next week, and then we move on to chapter 5. Let me know if anyone, again, wants to talk about how they're doing thus far in the semester. We can set up a one-on-one meeting. We can do it via email, WebEx, phone, whatever's best. The other post I have is that I did extend the date for Reflection Essay number 4 to Friday at noon today to turn it in, to give you more time with the test this week in preparation for that. So I just want to bring us to our content again, looking briefly at week 6, which begins on Monday. I made the decision based on a couple of students' requests, just in terms of their availability and time to start their week's work. I'm going to start opening up the following week's chapter on Friday, probably around this time, maybe noonish, so sometime Friday morning by midday. So already you have access to week 6, as opposed to in the past, it really opened up Monday morning at 7. So hopefully that works for many of you that have emailed me about that. So week 6 is going to begin our first week on memory. Memory is going to be discussed in 2 weeks. It's a very long chapter. So memory, we're going to have week 6, and through week 7, the chapter is divided by 2. So make sure you're staying on top of your reading assignments and how that goes. One part of memory that I'd like to just briefly talk about here as we begin this chapter is I believe that we take our memory for granted. I want you to think about how many times you have used your memory already today, and whether it's 8 o'clock in the morning when you see this video or 7 o'clock at night. It's probably the list would be endless. And I don't think you think of your memory being used at all those different times. Like when you chose what to make for breakfast, or what you chose to wear to school, or how you got to school in terms of the directions you followed, or remembering to call maybe your mom on her birthday, or calling a friend to make sure your plans for the weekend are set. All of that is using your memory. So when we start to think of memory, I want you to think of it on a regular basis and think, how have I used my memory today? The one time I know that we don't take our memory for granted is when it fails us. So for example, you're sitting ready to take an exam, and all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, I forgot the answer to that question. Then you're aware that you're using, or maybe not using, your memory efficiently. So hopefully this chapter will give you a good idea about the incredible ability we have to remember, how the brain stores that information, and even how sometimes it's good to forget. So that's it for now. I'll be talking to you later this week. I'm going to be posting another video and setting up another WebEx meeting, either for this week coming up, week 6 or week 7. Please stay in touch, and I'll talk to you guys soon.